From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Morning Edition.
Well, him stepping down is very sad and upsetting. It is a sad day for the city of Antioch. He was sort of our last hope.
The Antioch's police chief calling it quits while his department is in the middle of a racist texting scandal, breaking the people's trust. What happens next for a police department already in shambles? And someone hit the jackpot here in California. It wasn't me, but the winning ticket and all 6 magic numbers unlocking the $1 billion jackpot was sold in this state. We'll take you there. Jess.
It wasn't me either, Justin, but daytime highs today, they're starting to warm up, and we have a heat advisory issued for many of us in our inland areas as early as tomorrow morning. I'll time that out for you coming up in your first alert forecast.
I won $2, if anybody's wondering in that. So yes, I'm here today. All right, as we take a look at the roadway, so is the fog. It is hovering over the Golden Gate Bridge, and it's certainly causing some troubles for drivers this morning. Details coming up. Justin.
All right, Gianna, we got a lot to get to, including you figuring out how to spread that $2 across all of us. We got to split that up.
50 cents of that,
Exactly.
Gianna.
I'll take a penny. All right, we're obviously tracking a warming trend. It's kicking in today, Jess. How hot is it going to get here across the Bay Area?
Gianna is my favorite person in the
favorite
world.
person.
You know, it is warming up for us, and it's interesting. So Gianna lives along the coast. It's a lot cooler there with nature's AC, which is, of course, the marine layer. But you live more inland, and you're going to be seeing a completely different forecast for us, especially if you live off closer to Concord, Antioch, Brentwood, Fairfield. I'm talking to you guys today. We are heating up a lot right around the corner. Let's start off with a live look outside right now at foggy San Francisco. That marine layer is still holding us tight this morning as we all wake up. As we head a little bit more south along 101 down into the Santa Clara Valley, we also have that marine layer too. It's kind of just a blanket of clouds as we're waking up this morning. Time now is 6:01, so official sunrise is within the next minute. We're still seeing beautiful orange skies above us and 50s throughout the Bay Area as we're all waking up. So grab the jacket before you head outside. Here's what we're looking at heading into this afternoon. 60s from the coast off into the Bay, 90s in our inland areas, and we're only warming up more heading into our weekend forecast. Friday will be one of the hottest days of the week for us this week as a heat wave starts sweeping its way in. Basically, it's just high pressure really giving all of us above average temperatures. That's what you're seeing on this map right here. So watch what happens as I advance all the way over into Concord. Temperatures are really going to start to rise. If we can zoom out just a little bit, there we go, 103 by tomorrow. Can you believe that? It's going to be a scorcher for us in certain pockets off in those east inland hills. Quite the contrast from the 60s we're expecting along the coast. Now luckily temperatures warm or cool down relatively fast into next week. It's just very inconvenient, right, that it always has to happen on a weekend. It happened last weekend, it happened this weekend, it happened 4th of July weekend. It's just kind of been the trend for us. Cool weeks, warm weekends. But here's what's happening this weekend in San Francisco. The marathon kicking off in those early morning hours. So despite the fact that there's a heat wave moving its way in, it'll be way too cool to even be concerned about that. We're expecting 50s for the start time. I'll have more on that in a bit. But for now, over to you, Gianna. What are you going to do with that $2?
I'm going to buy a cup of coffee later because I'll probably need some more. All right, taking a look at that. It's not enough. Even $2 is enough for a cup of coffee. All right, taking a look at the roadways right now. If you're getting ready to make your way towards the Golden Gate Bridge, look at this. That fog is really settling in over the span, just kind of like a blanket hovering over cars there heading into the city. We're starting to see a few more cars out on the roadway as we get into the 6 o'clock hour anyway. So it is getting a little bit busy in some spots. You might see some slower speeds as folks slow down to deal with this issue with the fog this morning. So just be extra cautious as you head across the span, and this is being reported along parts of 101 through Marin County and in the city too. I did have a little bit of that fog before my drive in to work this morning. Let's check in on the South Bay northbound 101, moving along a little slow from that 280-680 connector. There is also a closure on Capitol Expressway, and unfortunately this was due to a fatal crash that happened overnight. It's right at Snell Avenue. That intersection is still blocked. It'll be like that for part of the morning. Hopefully they'll get that wrapped up sooner than later. We'll let you know when those lanes open up. And still a busy ride heading into the Altamont Pass. Windy conditions through there, so might feel that car moving just a little bit if you're traveling in a larger truck as you head along 580. Justin.
Both hands on the steering wheel type of morning. Thanks so much, G. Developing this morning, a shocking announcement from the Antioch Police Chief, Stephen Ford. He is stepping down after being on the job for less than a year. Over the phone, Chief Ford told our Katie Nielsen this was a very difficult decision for him and his family, but he feels like he made progress. This is a statement he sent to us saying in part that he was grateful for the opportunity to serve and said his last day will be August 11th. Keep in mind, all of this is happening as the Antioch Police Department is being investigated by the FBI. Get this, the feds uncovered dozens of racist and homophobic text messages allegedly sent back and forth between officers for years. Nearly half of the officers in the department have been put on leave. At the same time, we've learned Chief Ford is expected to be in court this week to testify about that texting scandal. Ford was subpoenaed by the criminal defense attorneys who say the department violated the Racial Justice Act. Several other Antioch police officers were subpoenaed, but at least 5 of them are fighting it, saying they have industrial injuries and can't show up to court. The city has also been hit with a federal lawsuit for violating people's civil rights. Our Andrea Nakano spoke with some of the people who are going after the city about the chief's decision to step down.
Some of the plaintiffs in this case believe Chief Stephen Ford was a right man to lead the Antioch Police Department through this texting scandal. This news, though, does not come as a surprise to one plaintiff we spoke to.
Something that you could possibly know that was going to come, just due to all the scrutiny and stuff coming into Antioch Police Department, to where everybody is trying to either run and get far away or duck and hide.
Adam Carpenter says he was arrested in November of 2020 for possessing a firearm. All the officers that made the arrest are implicated in the texting scandal. Carpenter thought Chief Stephen Ford was different than the rest of the department.
I was actually marching on the side of him at the last march, you know, to where it must be too much for him to bear, or it must be overwhelming, or he possibly could be in fear, which we all are.
Chief Ford came after the texting scandal came to light. Shagufa Khan, who is also a plaintiff in the case, believes the chief made great strides to mend relationships with the community.
It is a sad day for the city of Antioch. He was sort of our last hope. I mean, when he got hired to the job, he had a lot of positive initiatives, community engagement, getting the officers to the community, respect, care. So him stepping down is just a slap in the face to the community.
The charges against Adam Carpenter were dropped. The next court date in this texting scandal is coming up on Friday.
That was Andrea Nakano reporting. So we also reached out to the Antioch mayor, Lamar Thorpe, who declined an interview with us, citing he hadn't yet spoken to the chief himself. So the question now, what happens next for the already embattled department? We spoke to the District 2 council member, Mike Barbenek, who says even he was shocked by the news. He told us it's the city's manager's job to appoint a chief. But listen to this, Antioch city manager just resigned. His last day on the job was Friday. The acting city manager could make the call, but the council will have to iron out details first.
It's very important to all of us to make sure that we immediately start this search to look for the right person for the job. Whether that's somebody on a temporary basis or more of a long-term basis, that remains to be seen.
Antioch City Council will discuss the search when they meet on Tuesday. Of course, we will be following this story, asking what comes next for Chief Ford and even the entire police department there. And as we do, we will certainly keep you posted. Make sure you check our website, KPIX.com. Jocelyn.
Well, Justin, it was a violent day in the city of Oakland. 5 people shot, 4 of them have died. Police found 2 people dead inside a home on 89th Avenue. A few hours later, officers found a woman who had been shot laying in the street on 18th Avenue. They say they found out later someone else had been shot in that incident too. They were treated at the hospital. And earlier yesterday morning, just after 11 a.m., police found a driver dead in his car.
We've already returned foot patrols to many of our neighborhoods, and we will be adding more officers in the near future.
There have been 57 homicides this year in Oakland. That is down from last year. Well, San Francisco police just arrested a man in connection with nearly 24 burglaries across the city. 29-year-old Patrick Potter was taken into custody at a hotel in Oakland last month. Police say he is tied with at least 18 burglaries over the last 5 months. Authorities say he ransacked businesses, community centers, homes, and vehicles, stealing tens of thousands of dollars. He pleaded not guilty at his arraignment yesterday. Police Chief Bill Scott says he will continue to fight these types of crimes in the city. Justin.
Jocelyn, one lucky lotto player in California is waking up a billionaire this morning. It ain't me.
Not me.
I know it's none of us. A single ticket was sold here in Southern California that matched all 6 numbers and the Powerball in last night's drawing. I shouldn't say here, I'm talking about LA. Tom Waite is in downtown LA where someone is richer this morning.
We are in downtown LA in the fashion district, and this is the store. Appears to be a family-owned store where this billion-dollar ticket was sold. Quite extraordinary, a very desolate section of the city at night. There's really no one out here right now. You can see the front of the store is closed. Very nondescript shop, so we understand this is the only billion-dollar jackpot ticket that was sold. That's $1.08 billion. That could be in 30 installments, or they could take a lump sum payment of $558 million. So there you have it. That is where some lucky person bought that ticket, and the family that perhaps owns that store also going to benefit from that huge winning.
So we still don't know the identity of the winners, but back here in the Bay Area, 3 players still hit it big. The first 5 numbers were a match, just not the Powerball. So make sure you check your ticket. The winning numbers are here. Listen, 7, 10, 11, 13, 24, and that Powerball was 24. So where were the lucky tickets sold here? Well, one at the 7-Eleven on Franklin Street in Santa Clara, a second one at the Steve's Liquor on West Tennyson Road in Hayward, and the last at a Safeway on Mission Street in San Francisco, each worth nearly $500,000. Whew. All right, time now for a look at this morning's top stories. Millions of Americans remain under the grip of extreme weather, including the dangerous heat wave. Phoenix is expected to break another heat record today, more than 3 weeks of 110 degrees or hotter. The daytime high there was almost 120 degrees yesterday. That is hot. And then we have to talk about this tornado that tore through Rocky Mount, Carolina, ripping the roof off of a Pfizer pharmaceutical plant. And then in western Kentucky, the city of Mayfield saw a new 24-hour rainfall record for the state with more than 11 inches. Russian missile attacks struck residential buildings in Ukrainian ports for a 3rd straight night. Kyiv says the Russian strikes destroyed about 60,000 tons of grain meant for export. Meanwhile, thousands of people were evacuated in occupied Crimea following explosions and a fire at a reported Russian ammunition dump. Officials there urging people to hide in shelters.